Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Acres Evolving. Today I'm going to be creating a new flower bed that's going to run along the privacy fence in my front yard. Ever since I built that fence up there, I knew that I wanted a flower bed in front of it. I just haven't had the time yet. But today, it's a really nice day out. I think it's only going to be in the 80s today. So I thought this would be a perfect time to get out and get that done. I'm also going to be laying down drip tubing. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I'm going to start adding drip tubing to all of my existing flower beds. So on all of the new flower beds that I build, I'm just going to go ahead and put drip tubing in right then so that I don't have to worry about it later. And then after I get the drip tubing in, I'm going to be planting a few things. I showed you in the previous video the Pinky Winky hydrangeas. I'm going to be planting those at the end of this flower bed and then mulching the area. So let me go ahead and take you on over there and show you exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay, this is the area that I'm going to be working in. It's going to be along this fence, and the flower bed is going to go all the way over to this side of the gate. And then I'll have another flower bed on the other side of the gate later. But these are the things I'm going to be using. I have my electric tiller. I've got my edging tool. I'm going to be using the water hose to create the shape of how I want the flower bed. I have an idea in my mind of what I want it to look like, but using a water hose will help me get it exactly how I want it. I have 200 feet of drip tubing. This one is the 1/2-inch drip tubing, and it has emitter holes every 18 inches, and those emit 1 gallon per hour. And then I have some other drip tube accessories. I have some elbow connectors and some 1 gallon per hour emitters that I'm going to put in for the hydrangeas. Now I'm going to need a T connector. I don't know if I have one or not. When I was at Home Depot just now, they didn't have any, so I hope I have some. And because I'm going to start the drip tubing right here, and then it's going to run over to the water spigot in front of my house. And then I'll have it come out here, and then it'll just run down the flower bed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get all this out of my way and get the water hose in the shape that I want the flower bed, and then I'm going to start digging out the edge. Okay, so I have the shape about how I want it. I curved out a little further down here because this is the area that I'm going to be putting the hydrangeas, and they get 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. So I wanted plenty of room for those to grow in this area. And then over here, I didn't need quite as much room for the flower bed, so it's a little bit narrower. I tried to use the edging tool in this area, and the ground is extremely hard. I can't get it into the ground. So I may have to go in and till some of this up a little bit and then just go from there. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I have this area cleared out now and got most of the grass and weeds dug out. It's been a couple of days since I got this done, and we got a little bit of rain, so the ground is a little bit softer now. So I should be able to go through and edge this out with the edging tool now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'm going to get started laying the drip tubing. Okay, so I have the start of the drip line down. I have the perimeter set up. So basically what I'm doing is I have this T connector down here, and then I'll run a solid 1/2-inch tube back behind the shrubs in front of my house and over to the water spigot. And then I used landscaping staples every once in a while to hold it down. And then down here on this corner, I used an elbow connector to make the turn, and then I just continued to stake it down with the landscaping staples all the way down. So now what I'm going to do right here, right about here, is connect another T connector like this one right here, and then I'm going to run a line down the middle all the way down, and then I may have to run a couple more on this side where it widens out, and then on that side down there where it widens out. Okay, so I got most of the drip tubing down now. I'm going to be adding another line from this and run it across here because that's kind of a big gap. And I want to make sure this whole area gets plenty of water because I plan on planting quite a few things in here. And then I'm also going to be adding another line right here between these two. It's going to run from over here and go to this side. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to split this up because I'm not exactly sure how long this video is right now. So I think I'm going to split this video up into 2 parts. So now that I'm out of drip line, I'm going to run to Home Depot and get some more. And then I can start on part 2. On part 2, I'll finish up the drip lines, plant the plants that I want, which I'm going to be doing 3 hydrangeas over here. And then I've decided that I'm going to plant a crepe myrtle right here in this wider section. And then I think I know what I'm going to plant in the middle here, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to think on that a little bit before I decide. But anyway, I'm planning on getting part 2 started here probably tomorrow because I want to get that video out pretty quick. I'm wanting to start posting at least once a week consistently, and if not twice a week. I want to really get back to doing that. This year has not gone how I wanted it to at all, and I'm a little bit disappointed, but things are starting to look up, so I'm really hoping that I can start posting twice a week. But I really appreciate you all watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.